In this video, I'm going to talk about two future structures you need to use if you want to sound like a native English speaker. They are the present continuous and be going to. I'm going to help you understand the differences and show you that in some ways they are opposites to each other, and also help you with the pronunciation. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you one word you can use with be going to, which will make you sound even more like a native speaker. Okay, we'll start with the present continuous. In a previous video, I said that the present continuous is for plans that you made in the past. You continue to have the plans into the present and into the future. So we use the present continuous for future plans. It's also important to think about how you made the plans in the past. Often with the present continuous, you need another person that you interact with, or it could be you sitting at your computer and you book a train ticket, or you are on the phone to a restaurant booking a table. So these interactions usually happen with the plans in the past when we use the present continuous. Okay, so there's some kind of interaction which happened in the past, and you now have these plans into the future. With be going to, this is the opposite. You do not have these plans that you made in the past with another person a lot of the time. Okay, so sometimes yes, but most of the time with be going to plus verb 1, it's an intention, it's something that you alone thought about. It does not need that second person to make the plan in the past. So, and it can be for big things and it can be for small things. So for example, I'm feeling tired, so when I get home, I'm going to go to bed. Okay. I'm thirsty, I'm going to get a drink. Okay, small things. It could be for big things as well. So it's 2025. This year I'm going to save more money. I'm going to travel more. I'm going to exercise more. So these plans, these intentions, it's just something I thought about alone. It's not something I needed to organize with another person. Okay, so can you see that actually they are quite different in that way? Opposite, you might say. They are the opposite. You need another person, a computer, a phone to organize the plans with present continuous. With be going to, often it's just you thinking on your own. Okay. It's important to think about the correct pronunciation. So with the present continuous, I want to hear those contractions. So I am going, no. So it should be I'm going to London. You're going to London. He's going to London. So we want to hear the I am, you are, he is contracted. Okay, so I'm, you're, he's, she's, we're, there should be a contraction. It sounds quite bad if you use the full form. Okay, so please practice using contractions whenever you can. With be going to, we have not just the contraction of I am, but we also reduce going and to. I'm sure you have heard people say, I'm gonna, yeah? This is perfectly fine. This is correct. This is how native speakers speak, okay? For example, I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna save more this year. So this is absolutely fine and it sounds really natural. You might not want to use it in an email. So don't message your boss and say, I'm going to have Friday off. It doesn't sound good. You need going to. You need the full form if it's more formal language you're using. So the correct pronunciation for the present continuous is I'm going, I'm seeing, she's seeing, we're seeing. Okay, so you've got the subject and the auxiliary be contracted. I'm, you're, he's, she's, it's, we're, there. Okay, there should be a contraction. I will do another video on pronunciation because it needs more explanation. But for today, we are only talking about the difference between going to and the present continuous. Okay, so I'll very quickly talk about the pronunciation. Going to, as I said, you have that contraction with the subject and the auxiliary, I'm, you're, but you also have going to becomes gonna. So I'm gonna, you're gonna, okay? I'm gonna go to bed. And notice in that sentence, the go and bed are strong because these are the information words. This is where all the information is. So you want to stress them, make them clear. I'm going to go to bed. It gives English this rhythm, this up and down. Okay, so practice with that. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to save more money. Up, down, right? And also the one word you can use with going to make you sound even more amazing, even more like a native speaker, is just. Just can be considered the same as only, okay? Only, just. We often use it with be going to when we want to say to someone, just 1 minute, I will be 1 minute, I will be quick, okay? So if you're with a friend, it's very usual to say, I'm just gonna check on something. I'm just gonna ask. I'm just gonna get a drink. Okay, and you're saying to your friend, I'm going, but I'm coming back, right? Really, really natural. Obviously, I'm not saying only use it with your friends. You can use it with anyone. It's not informal. So practice with that as well. You can practice at home alone, right? You can be you're sitting in your living room and you're feeling thirsty and your cat is there next to you, and you can say to your cat, I'm just going to get a drink. Yeah, you get up, you get the drink, you come back. You were a short time, so just practice with that. And the pronunciation with just and going to, we want just to be very clear, very strong, and then your main verb to be clear and strong, okay? So I'm just gonna get a drink. So we've got just and get and drink, very clear in that sentence. I'm just gonna get a drink. Can you hear it? Can you hear the up and down? I'm just gonna get a drink, okay? So practice with that structure. Practice with just as well, and see if you can use both the present continuous and be going to together in one conversation, which is the real test. Okay, you're confident with the present continuous. Okay, you're confident with be going to, but can you use them both together in one conversation? For example, this weekend I'm going to London, I'm staying in a hotel, I'm taking the train, I'm going to spend a lot of money. I'm going to have a good time. Okay, so the taking the train and the staying in a hotel, I organised these things in the past. I needed to book the ticket, I needed to book the hotel room. With the spending money and the having a good time, that's just me thinking about that. That's my intention. Okay, so practice with them in the comments. Tell me what your plans are. Try and use both together. Ask me any questions if what I have said is not clear. Okay, and also like and subscribe and share with your friends, and I'll see you next time.